Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Sit on the driving seat. Sit on the driving seat. As spiritual beings, as souls, playing this beautiful role that we've been assigned, it's often that we change our positioning from the driving seat to the passenger seat or the back seat. When the soul is driving the mind, driving my feelings, driving my whole internal inner world, when the soul is driving, then the inner world is naturally filled with the qualities of the soul. Peace, love, happiness rule the mind in a very natural way. And the moment the soul shifts the seat to either the passenger or the back seat, it's then that the old impressions, the old self, they uh, take over. It's like then the fear or the desires will take the driving seat, and that's what will then drive my mind. And it's a very easy and simple spiritual effort is just to realize that the moment uh, the mind experiences any waste or any thoughts of fear or anxiety or worry, it's just in that moment I realized that I may have just shifted from the driving seat to the passenger seat, back seat. The moment I gently shift my attention and come back and sit on the driving seat, then everything comes back in place. It's as if when the king is sitting on its seat, on the chair, then the whole kingdom just works harmoniously in a very easy and smooth manner. The whole kingdom is very easy to run. It's only when the king is either asleep or the king has forgotten himself, it's then that either the ministers or someone else will start ruling kingdom. And so this, when I, the soul, I sit on the driving seat, then I know when to brake, I know when to accelerate, I know when to turn. It's like the external situations, the external stimuli will no longer dictate my inner world, but I'll gently just sit on the driving seat and I'll know where to take my thoughts, what to think, what not to think, what is important, what is not, where to invest my energy, where not to. Uh, and so it becomes a very easy journey. And this driving seat is basically the seat of truth, where I, the soul, I, the being, realize my truth, who I am, where have I come from, why am I here. Everything just becomes very natural. And then the passenger seat is where I've now become more interested in, looking at the sightseeings. I'm more interested in just, taking a step back and allowing the old sanskars to take over. It's only then that I need to be cautious and gently come back. It's like when the soul is sitting on the seat, the center of gravity, it's like Just like when the body is properly aligned, the center of gravity is in place, then the body is healthy. It's only when that the center of gravity is not aligned properly, then we may lose the balance and we may fall, in one direction or the other. And so this just a simple realization allows me to experience the truth in a very natural way. So let us take a few moments to come back and sit on the driving seat. As we step back, take a moment to realize that in this journey of life, I, the being, the soul, the conscious energy, the most beautiful being of light, this whole journey is designed around me. I'm in charge. I'm sitting on the driving seat of my mind. I realize that it's only when, during the day, if I let go of the driving seat, it's only then that the old self or the old conscious self takes over, or the ego mind takes over. And so I gently come back and bring my attention back to being on the driving seat. I realize that I'm the master. I'm the ruler, the king of my inner world. Inner mastery comes naturally to the soul because the soul is the master. So let me take a few moments to experience the inner world of the soul. It's only when I forget myself that I may move to a different seat. But the moment I remember myself, I come back to my true inner positioning. For a few moments, we choose to just allow the influence of all the external dramas, stories to fade away. As the whole outer world, the whole world, it fades away. Just I, the being, the soul, in my dimension, in my home of light. This is where I live. This is where I belong. This is where lies my truth. In this dimension of light, I am safe. I am secure. I don't need to be anybody else. This is real for me. This world of light, my family of lights, my Father, my eternal companion, the divine. This is my eternal reality. The moment I come back to this truth, my mind is instantly filled with deep feelings of inner peace, deep love, contentment, and a sense of fulfillment. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, that I, the soul, can gain from the outer story world. I am naturally the master. In the experience of being a child of the divine. The love, the care, the nourishment that I, the being, receive from the divine. Allow me to be a master of myself. I allow myself to be influenced by this unconditional, overflowing, abundant, deep, true love the divine has for me. All the needs of the soul are met in this experience of belonging to the One. There's nothing else that exists. Story world has taken the backseat, and my real world, my inner world, my true world has come to the forefront. I'm naturally sitting on the driving seat. In belonging to the divine, I come back to my truth. As the time comes to gently return to the story world, I naturally just pay attention to easily sit on the driving seat, the seat of truth, and everything else falls into place automatically. I experience a mind filled with deep feelings of inner security, peace, and love. And I radiate this experience in the world outside. Om Shanti. Thank you.